What's good, YouTube, and welcome to the house. A brand new team is dropping, and it is awesome. Titan Esports. So you better go over, you better like this page, because what a roster they have. Justin Singh, Marcus Hayden, Michael State, Joe Bogley, and Jacob Silverman to start. Zachariah Butler is helping with the team as well, and it is powered by Meta Mats. They've already got a sponsor out the gate from their impressive roster. It's pretty cool to see this kind of a team form so quick after the fall of the card guys. But I definitely think this is kind of the team to watch moving forward. I'll probably have content working with a few of them in the future, and it's really exciting to see them, you know, really bolster such a strong roster out of the gate. So go check them out. I'll have that link down below, but let's get to what you came here for. The Market Watch. Yeah, you might have guessed I would have been featuring this already. The moment I had uploaded the Market Watch yesterday, somebody hit me up about Valkyrus, like at 4 in the afternoon, and I was like, dang it. So here it is on today's Market Watch. $40. I want to talk about this. $40 for a Valk. Valk was all the way down to $21 to $22. It was a pretty good investment price. I personally don't think we'll get it in the TCG. That's just my opinion. The TCG ban list is always different from the OCG. Even if they see how positively we react to a change over there, it rarely happens immediately over here. That being said, it's not the worst speculation because Nekroz format is super fun to play. It's kind of what's kept these prices up, despite them not being that good, and, you know, their short printedness as well. I still personally wouldn't go for anything above, you know, the market price on Valk, 27, and we'll see it settle back in. It's realistically because there's a low quantity to start, but I know tons of vendors who held on to this card and just never sell it because they felt it was too low. So we see 8 prices starting there, 8 sellers already at that price point, and 6 sellers already on eBay. So just people trying to hold up the price, and we'll see it come down as stores need to make sales. Other people need to start flipping their money. Trishula is up the least, you know, 22 above 18. It's pretty easy to get Trishas. Brio spiked pretty hard from the $13 market price all the way to 27. And on eBay, it's a pretty similar story. $40, $32 lowest. So, you know, it's pretty crazy out here. Actually cheaper over here. And then you don't see any attention paid to the, you know, like Ultimate Gunganer, $2. You still need one Gunganer, right? Like when nothing else is paid attention to, you know, it's just a targeted buyout. But it is a smarter buyout compared to a lot of the ones we see. So I gotta give props to whatever group, you know, thought about this, but we will see this price clamber back down. Blackwing Steam the Cloak. Simo actually sent me this one. He was like, hey, this is creeping up. Banned in the OCG. Nothing has happened to it here in the TCG. It has creeped up to $1.20, $1.20. It's a Dragons of Legend card without a reprint. So, yeah, it could be susceptible to very high prices if there's actually degeneracy to be abused and used before it gets banned here. So yeah, you might want to have yours for a bit. $1's not much to do for some degenerate combos. And on eBay, it's actually at $2 already instead of that $1.20 mark. So on the rise on eBay, on the rise on TCG Player. You can get it cheaper on TCG Player, but you know, you got to find a seller, you know, if you're getting one of these cheapo ones, you got to find another card from these sellers. Actually, the lowest near mint, I didn't even notice that, is $1.64. My bad. So I guess you and a friend could pick up one each from the seller or something like that. But it's starting to slowly climb. Last night, I think there was $1.21 in the near mint, but they're all gone. Wow. All right. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. I just wanted to note, this is getting a reprint in Kaiba's World, but it's actually gone back up from where we featured it during the cool-off season. There's such a low quantity. 39 total results for all Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbits, period, on eBay. $11.50-ish is about the lowest for the near mints on the supers. I'm pretty surprised. And the P Gold right there with it at $12. Get rid of yours now if you want to sell it and pick it back up in March, especially if you already have your invite or you don't plan on playing in a lot of tournaments. But I understand the need for this. If you're playing meta, you're playing at tournaments that are competitive, you want to have access to as many hand traps as you can have. A lot of people are just gonna not even bother getting rid of it at this price. So if you're thinking about your wallet, I would think they're going to be readily available from how much that Kaiba's World is going to be pulled open. The drone locks, card demise, ghost ogres, it's already shaping up to be a pretty insane set. Speaking of hand traps, on TCG Player, Ultimate Max C is all the way up to $82 and then $100. This is straight up due to low quantity. We see the norm, is, the quote-unquote norm, is 71. Remember, this had dropped all the way to 60-ish during the cool-off. And on eBay, we still see a 74 brand new, $75 German, and then 80 Spanish. And then we have one with moderate play here lower. I'm going to chalk this up just to the card being low quantity overall and people continuing to buy Ultimate Max C. Maybe predicting and having seen in the OCG that it's gone to 3, that this would skyrocket to 120 should we get the same treatment. No clue if we will follow the OCG's footsteps as with the first couple cards on Market Watch today, but you know, it's to the people that are going for these cards and their wallet, not yours. You've got to make your own decision, boys. But it wouldn't be terrible, I think, to pick up, you know, commons or supers right now. The super actually is up from when I last looked, 924. Haven't checked in on it in a while. Oh, here's the super, 7. Okay, yeah, it's about where I thought it would be. What is... Oh, that's the ultra, okay. And then we've got the gold rare sitting down here as well. But the commons actually all the way up on here to 738 as well. So it's like people just don't care what version of Max C they're getting. They're just getting them. It's pretty crazy. Let's check out common Max C on eBay. Still $5, $5.50, $6.50. So definitely might want to, you know, just go ahead and snipe arena one of these. Although let's see if that pre-owned is near mint. Condition is used, but it looks real nice. I can't see anything wrong with that. Dandelion Ultimate Rare is a little bit of a volley of a rebuyout. It's at its highest point that I've seen it at, the $26 mark. Pretty interesting. You see its market price at 18. I had seen it fall as low as 16 to 12. Again, random spotted listed at 12. They got bought back out. And now we have it at its $25 price point. Plants are doing a lot in the OCG. There's FTKs from what I understand. It's up to you what you want to do with this card, but I wouldn't be buying them at this point. I just wouldn't. That's a bit too rich for my blood. $30 and $25. It's pretty crazy out here, boys. The market, it's heating up. Quick Draw's actually up. You see its market price of $7. And it's $12 lowest here, and very few copies. I think somebody was just going through and buying out random cards. Ultra Reality, the lowest there. And then we see on eBay, almost $11 before $13. So a similar kind of rise in fashion for super quick draws. This card's always been wanted. People have always wanted to get their hands on super quick draws. People really like this card. People do play the 75th format. It's really just up to you and, again, what you put your money towards, but I wouldn't be spending that kind of money on quick draw personally, but I can see people who would reason that one. Now, a card that I find ridiculous to be back here again, I guess just got bought out again, is $32 for Ultimate Caius. Last time we saw it bought out, I slammed the buyout. I was like, hey guys, this is ridiculous, and it went all the way right back down to 18 almost immediately. Well, when you second and third volley buyouts, the original people who had them to list to sell no longer have those, and the price might end up staying up, unfortunately, because there's so few different sellers. eBay literally only has this foreign seller, and then with a very light play, and then we've got this seller. So the options are slim, but there's there seems to be quite a few people who are ready to just hold the line. Overdose Gaming, Adam Courtney, you're partaking in this, no! But seriously, it's smart to go along with a buyout, so it is what it is. Ulti Caius sitting back up here high, and Thunder King Ryo sitting high. There's been more Thunder support. He's sitting at $40. It's pretty insane. If you have these cards, personally, I'd sell them now. We see already Lightly Played, 35. Then we've got, I assume, Near Mint at 38, and then we have 40. Let's go ahead and double check that. But basically, they're just old cards that aren't readily available, and they happen to be that way. Yep, brand new, unused, unopened, undamaged. So that Thunder King is legit at 38, but it's not much of a cooling relief. Just all these crazy buyouts on the ultimate rare scale here today. And one card, yeah, there's been a bunch of crazy buyouts. Why don't you guys maybe get the lowest listing here? At $3.30, Core TCG has 10 listed Mace Strokes before Alter Reality is lowest at 4. It's been a while since we've, just looked at an ultimate rare from an Astral Pack at under $5. Yes, it doesn't have many uses, but can you really not want a $3 ultimate rare from an Astral Pack? You see not many people are selling now, but the people who are selling are these stores who really want to, continue to turn their overhead, keep employees going, and make their sales. So maybe make yourself a deal today. Get your 330 Mace Stroke. It's $4 some odd lowest over here. I realize there's not much of a use, but it's a really nice looking card. It's not the worst XCs, and we've seen the Photon, I think Papilloperative or whatever you call it, come back before, so Mace Stroke isn't the furthest stretch, but I don't think anybody will be using again. But for collection purposes, this is about as cheap as it gets, boys. So thanks for watching. What did you think of today's Market Watch? You think we're gonna get Shirt? You think we're gonna get some kind of Nekroz? And it's just the nicest, hedged investment. It was smart because, if we don't get Shirt, there's still Nekroz format. If we get Shirt, and there's just not much quantity behind it. But yeah, getting Shirt would definitely hype this for the TCG. But what do you guys think of today's Market Watch? A lot of crazy old school buyouts / rises in prices. It's getting, I guess, heated up earlier than usual in terms of buyouts.